Have you ever found yourself in a relationship that feels impossible to leave, despite the pain it causes? Today, we delve into the complex and often misunderstood phenomenon known as trauma bonding. Trauma bonding is an unhealthy attachment that develops in relationships characterized by cycles of abuse. It's a powerful emotional tie to an abuser, formed through a pattern of intermittent reinforcement. This means periods of intense affection and kindness are interspersed with moments of cruelty or neglect. This creates a confusing dynamic, making it incredibly difficult for the victim to recognize the abuse. One of the primary signs, the cycle of abuse itself, idealization, abuse, and then remorse or love bombing. The abuser showers the victim with affection, then inflicts pain, only to return with apologies and promises. This creates intense emotional highs and lows, making the relationship feel like a roller coaster. Victims often feel addicted to the relationship, craving the good times despite the overwhelming pain. They might find themselves defending their abuser, rationalizing their behavior to others, or even to themselves. Isolation is another key indicator. The abuser often works to cut off the victim from friends and family. This loss of external support makes it even harder to gain perspective or seek help. Over time, victims experience a significant loss of self-worth and identity. They may feel like a shadow of their former selves, constantly questioning their own reality. The feeling of being trapped, unable to leave, is a hallmark of trauma bonding. Despite recognizing the harm, the emotional ties can feel unbreakable. Obsessive thoughts about the relationship, constantly replaying events or trying to understand the abuser's motives, are also common. So, why do people stay in these destructive relationships? Several psychological factors contribute to the powerful hold of trauma bonding. Firstly, the intermittent reinforcement creates a powerful neurochemical response. The brain releases dopamine during the good phases, creating a reward system that reinforces the bond. This is similar to how addiction works, making it incredibly difficult to break free. Secondly, victims often develop a sense of learned helplessness. After repeated attempts to change the situation or leave, they may give up, believing escape is impossible. Thirdly, cognitive dissonance plays a significant role. The victim holds conflicting beliefs, I love them versus they hurt me. To reduce this discomfort, they often rationalize the abuser's actions or blame themselves. Finally, a history of trauma, especially in childhood, can make individuals more susceptible. They may unconsciously seek out familiar, albeit unhealthy, relationship dynamics. The impact of trauma bonding on mental and emotional health is profound. Victims often suffer from anxiety, depression, and post-traumatic stress disorder. Their sense of reality can become distorted, making it difficult to trust their own perceptions. They may experience intense guilt and shame, believing they are somehow responsible for the abuse. This self-blame further entrenches the bond, making escape seem undeserved or impossible. Breaking free from a trauma bond is an arduous but essential journey. The first step is recognizing the bond for what it is, an unhealthy, abusive dynamic. This awareness is the foundation for healing. Seeking professional help is crucial. Therapists specializing in trauma can provide guidance and support. They can help process the trauma, rebuild self-esteem, and develop healthy coping mechanisms. Re-establishing connections with a supportive network of friends and family is also vital. These relationships provide external validation and a sense of belonging, counteracting the isolation. Setting firm boundaries with the abuser, or going no contact, is often necessary for true healing. This can be incredibly difficult, but it creates the space needed to recover. Practicing self-compassion and patience is also vital. Healing from trauma bonding is not a linear process, there will be ups and downs. Trauma bonding is a serious and complex issue, but understanding it is the first step towards freedom. If you or someone you know is experiencing trauma bonding, please reach out for help. Resources like domestic violence hotlines, mental health professionals, and support groups are available. Remember, you are not alone, and healing is possible. Thank you for watching. Please share this video to help raise awareness.